If you give me your business card, I will put it in the bin. This is one of my biggest pet peeves. When I get business cards, this is actually my own business card that I threw in the bin. When I get business cards and they have on them an email address, but it's not a domain. It's an @gmail.com, it's an @Yahoo, Hotmail, BT, Aircom, whatever. It just really grinds my gears, and I just don't stand for it. If people don't have a domain for their email, I assume that it's not a business you're running, it's a hobby. So I put the business cards straight in the bin. And this is a video for those small businesses out there. If you are not willing to spend $10 on a domain, then I assume that you aren't a serious business and that you're not taking your business seriously. And therefore, for me, when I get your business card, I assume that it's just obviously a hobby that you're running or a side business. It's not a real company, and not a company that you're taking seriously. And if you're not willing to take your business seriously, well, then you're probably not going to take me seriously as a customer. So, you know, for me, it just doesn't make sense. And I see it all the time when I go to networking events, you know, and I get dozens and dozens of cards. And I see these people who've been in business for years, and they talk about, you know, all the great work that they've done, their customers, and then they hand me their business card and they've got a Hotmail account or a Yahoo account. And I'm just like, why? Why would you not go out and just, you know, spend $10 or $20 on a domain? The worst is when they actually have a website and they've bought a domain, but they're not using it for email. Like, that's even worse. You've actually bothered to buy a domain, but you're still using some old email address that you set up maybe when the business started. Like, there are a couple of exceptions to this. Maybe if you're a personal trainer or a, you know, Instagram celebrity or something, and you've just got your personal email, that's fine. But if you're providing me with a product or a service, and you're expecting me to hand over money to you and for you to come back the next day and provide a service to me, or I'm buying something maybe online and you've got some consumer account, it's just not filling me with confidence as a consumer, either as a business or as an end user consumer, to be able to buy from you. And certainly our business, we would never buy from somebody that, like I said, just didn't bother to have professional email. So please, if you are a small business owner or if you're starting your own business, please set up a professional email and professional website. You can set up a website and email now for like a very small amount of money, a couple of $100, and you can set up a domain and some sort of hosting. When we were doing the Creative Collaboration Summit last year, I bought the domain for $10 and I used Wix.com, and I was able to forward the mail onto my account so I could have email, and I just forwarded it to my Damson Cloud one. And I bought the domain through Wix and I paid for the $12 a month. And within a few hours, I had a website and a domain for an event we were running. And we've just paid for it for the year, and then we'll close it down. So I just, you know, considering how low the cost is nowadays, there is really no excuse. And I think it's kind of the same as, I remember years ago when we started out 15 years ago, if you didn't have a landline phone, you weren't considered a real business, because mobile phones are sort of only for dodgy companies if your phone number was a mobile. And I remember us, you know, trying to figure out how we could pay for at the beginning a landline number so that we would seem like a real business. And I think nowadays you know, the website and the domain, it's the modern landline. If you don't have a website and you don't have a professional email address, then people will not take your business seriously. So guys, go out there, set up a Google account, set up a hosting with your local hosting provider, Wix.com, you know, Squarespace. There's literally hundreds of them. I don't care which one you use, just purchase a domain, set up some sort of basic email and basic website, and give your business that professional look and feel, and show your customers that you're taking it seriously. So that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this week's update. I'd be interested to know what you guys think about small businesses and professional email, and whether you think it's worth the money that people should spend on it. Thanks very much. Chat to you next week.